This poem is called Stephen Slowcoach. It's about a boy called Stephen, with a PH, not with a V. Okay, here we go. It wasn't that Stephen was slow, he was slower than that. In actual fact, Stephen was late. By the time he finished his dinner, the washing up had already been done. By the time he got dressed, it was time for bed. By the time he got to sleep, it was time for breakfast. By the time he learned to tie his shoelaces, he'd already outgrown his shoes. By the time he finished sharpening his pencil, a tree had grown from the other end. By the time he put his hand up to answer the question, all the other kids in his class had gone home. By the time he talked his mum into getting them a kitten, it was a cat. By the time he finished the egg and spoon race, he was walking hand in wing with a chicken. By the time he kissed his mum goodbye, she'd come back again. By the time he crossed the road, the green man had turned red, so now Stephen's dead.